Alright my friends, so in this lesson I want to show you how we can add Tailwind CSS to our Qwik application. So I'm just on the docs right here and something is definitely going on with their CSS. Maybe they need to use Tailwind and style this a bit differently because right now I can barely see this command and this is a bit strange, but anyway, they'll probably fix it soon. This is how we install Tailwind into our application. Dead simple to do. So we use this thing right here, Qwik add, to add something else, a different integration. And it's not just Tailwind, there's other things we can add as well. We're going to use Tailwind, so we say npm run qwik add, and then whatever we want to add, which is Tailwind in this case. So we do that first of all. That's going to install the package. And then down here, you can see we also need to add these three directives to our global CSS file. These are Tailwind things that we need to basically import into that file so we can use them. And then we're free to use Tailwind in our application. So let's cross this off and go over here to our terminal, open this up. I'm going to create a new terminal over here and paste in that command, npm run qwik add Tailwind. So this should just take a second or two. Yep, looks good. Finish. And once this is done, it's going to give us those three directives then that we need to paste into our global CSS file. So just while it's installing, let's get that open, global.css. All right, so these three things right here, grab those and copy them. Then you want to come to the top of the global CSS and we need to paste it right here, like so. So now we can use all of those Tailwind utility classes inside our application, and that's what we're going to do. And to do that, we're going to create a new component, a card component that we can reuse. So inside the components folder, let's do a new folder called card, and inside here we will do a new file called card.tsx. We'll also create, no, in fact we won't create styles because we're going to use those Tailwind utility classes. Instead, we'll just export default component, and that gets imported up here. Awesome. Then inside here, we need to return some kind of template, right? So return a template. And this is where we're going to create our card. Now, incidentally, the card is going to be used in the index file. You see where we output all of these blogs right here. We're going to wrap all of this with a card component. So we'll probably use slots as well. So let's make this template for the card. So let's start this off with a div right here. And we need to apply some of those utility classes to this div. Now, this is not going to be a big in-depth tutorial about Tailwind or anything like that because I want the focus to be on Qwik. If you want to learn about Tailwind, I do have a complete course on Tailwind, so I'll leave the link to that down below. Anyway, we're going to use a bg-white class to make it white in the background, then shadow, and the size is medium, so it gives it some depth, rounded for rounded corners, and then also some padding of strength 4 in all directions. So that's kind of like the card itself, the wrapper. Now, basically, I want three sections in my card. I want some kind of card header for the title. I want a middle part for the card contents. And then I also want a card footer. So let's do in each one of these, first of all, a slot. So a slot right here, and the name is going to be title. So we can pass all of these through into this component later on. We need to import slot as well. And I'm going to copy that and paste it down here. And also at the bottom as well, like so. But we do need to change the names of these. So the second one could be content and the bottom one could be footer. All right, so I will apply some classes to these divs now. So class is equal to, we'll give a margin bottom to this one of strength 2 to space it out, and also padding bottom of 2 because we're going to give this a border of the bottom strength 2, and the border is going to be gray, so border hyphen gray, and it's going to be gray 100, so a light gray. That will do for this. For the second one, all we need to do is really give it some margin, my2 in the y direction, and then the bottom one, I will say class is equal to margin top, and it's going to be 6, so quite a lot, and then also text hyphen center, so it centralizes the text. All right, pretty good. So that is our component all done. We now need to use it inside the index component right here where we're outputting each blog. So what I'll do is I'll change this div into a card instead. I'm going to click on this. Hopefully it will import it for us. Yes, it does. So card, and that maintains this key prop right here. Now, inside the card, we have this H3, and this is going to be a Q slot, and the slot for this is going to be the title. So this H3 is going to be passed through an output right here. So next we have the content, so we'll add Q slot to that as well, Q colon slot, and that's equal to content, so that gets output in the middle right here. And then finally, we have this link right here. And in fact, let's make it a button. Let's make it look really good. So I'm going to cut that, and I will do a button right here instead, and it will say read more. So it's styled that red color because we have those styles in the global styles, remember. So this link, we can also add the Q slot to that as well if we wanted to. Q slot, and we say that's equal to footer, and therefore this link gets output in this footer slot right here. Awesome. And I think that's it, my friends. So hopefully we should see a load of cards on the homepage now, and we don't. So let me refresh. No, it's still not working. We could have some kind of error. And in fact, I think what we need to do is open up the terminal, and we need to come to this thing right here, the process that's running the application, cancel out of it and run it again, because we have added Tailwind CSS. So it might need you to restart the server for this to work. And yep, that was the problem. Awesome. So now we can see this card component right here, and that looks a lot better, I think. Cool. All right then. So there's one more thing I want to talk about in this series, and that is client effects. So that's the use client effect hook and also the use task hook. And we're going to talk about both of those things in the next lesson.